I'm Aaron Graber with Ventrac, and this video is all about the brand new Power Grapple. The Power Grapple is a new attachment for us, and it's the rare case where we have provided something that's both cheaper and better. So how is that possible, to make an attachment that is both cheaper and better than what we currently have? By being the right mix of capability from two different attachments in our lineup and melding the two together so that it gives the right performance for the operator in a very specific situation. This attachment has quickly become one of my favorite attachments, and my video editor is currently laughing at me because she knows they're all my favorite. But it's my new, latest favorite attachment, and it's very clear why, so I hope everyone gets a chance to run it soon because this thing is going to be an awesome performer in our lineup. It is very similar to the rock grapple that we have available for our KM loader. It also is very similar to the power bucket with the grapple accessory that we currently sell. There's been a few things about that attachment that people wished performed better, and we've provided that with the new Power Grapple. What you get with this are the open sides and the ability to lock those two grapples together or have those grapples working separately. So if you have an irregular shape, like a big root from a tree or multiple pieces of logs and debris, something like that, and those top pieces needed to close to different lengths, it allows you to do that and have a secure grasp on that load. That is a clear and obvious benefit over the current Power Bucket and Grapple. There's also the fact that this is an open bottom grapple. So the spacing is somewhere around 5 inches between those areas. It allows you to do some light grading on loose material and gives you a different result than you would get if you had a solid bottom bucket. And it also gives you the ability to pick up material and have small debris filter through. Now I want to talk about the performance of the Power Grapple compared to the rock grapple on the loader. I've got a fair bit of time on both of them, and I always laugh when I think about this because you'd imagine that if you have one or the other, you don't need that redundancy. But it seems like just like with every other Ventrac attachment, you eventually find out that you want both. And that is also the same here. The reason I say that is because the speed and ease of connecting to this attachment is a little bit easier than the loader. So I'll oftentimes find myself switching from some unrelated attachment to this one instead of the loader because I can just get into it faster. And then of course there's times where I want the loader because I need to lift a little bit higher to go up and over something. But the loader does take me more in the order of 3 to 5 minutes to connect to the tractor instead of the 30 seconds that this attachment takes. Now let's talk about the operation of the Power Grapple because there's a few things you need to know if you want to run this on your tractor. This attachment does use the dual auxiliary hydraulics, so whether you have a 4500 or a 4520, you will need that kit on the tractor to be able to operate it. Also, it comes with the bar that links the top grapple pieces together so that you can run them in tandem. It does not come with the side plates. That is a difference between the rock grapple on the loader, which does come with the side plates, and this unit. The side plates are available for this one, but they are not interchangeable with the rock grapple on the loader. So the priorities here are to keep that same functionality as the rock grapple on the loader, but in order to put it on the frame that is very similar to the Power Bucket and get it low to the ground and close to the tractor, we had to make a few tweaks so that we gave it the best optimization for how high it can lift, how far out the material would be, and so that it doesn't crash into the hood of the tractor. Having put a lot of hours on this unit, I can say that operating it is very simple and it makes quick work of nasty debris cleanup. So if I'm going out on a tough cut job, on a job that I'm doing a lot of debris cleanup or property maintenance, this is something that is easily one of the most useful attachments to have just for general purpose use. It nests on the back of a trailer or on a 3-point and a 3-in-1 very well. And if it is on the back of the tractor, I can even use it while I'm using the mower deck on the front of the machine. To illustrate how those top grapple pieces move, I can actually do it with the machine off. So I'm going to walk over here and show you that because these hydraulic lines are run in parallel, it allows the grapple to grab a hold of things that are irregularly shaped. So with this wing up and this wing down, you could imagine a load in here that's really oblong. If I push this wing down, you'll see this one open up. And that just illustrates that you can have these at different places. Most times it would be more like this, where one wing would be clamped and one other wing would be not quite as clamped, allow you to get onto some weird shaped root ball or something like that. And then if you need to, you can have these things tied together where right now they're in line, and you can add the tube that goes in between them to lock them together. I can't move them together because the tractor's off, but this would allow those wings to move exactly in the same position then. This is really useful if you're doing just straight up logs or things that are long and straight and you want to fit as many in as possible. While we're here, you can see these vertical runners here and the tubes that go from the middle to the front, and then there's kind of 2 square pockets on each section. This is where the material can flow through. You've also got these points out here at the end that allow you to kind of dig into things and pick up and stab into open debris to be able to roll most of that back into the unit. All of the different angles and welded features in this give it a really great ability to latch onto things and keep them in while you're driving. That's the big performance advantage of this over the current power bucket and grapple, is that it has a much better ability to latch onto things and keep it stable while you're transporting at speed. We'll put pricing for the Power Grapple on the screen here at the time of launch, and if you're watching this video sometime in the future, be sure to check the Ventrac website for updated pricing if that has changed. Also, this attachment will begin delivering to dealers around May or June of 2025, so if you're interested in this piece, be sure to give your dealer a call and see if you can get on the order list for the first batches. Thank you for watching this video on the brand new Ventrac Power Grapple. If you have any other questions about this attachment or anything else that we do, be sure to visit us online at ventrac.com and subscribe to the channel for more videos featuring this attachment and others. Thanks for watching.